joining us tonight at Giffen Elementary School. My name is Mark Gerstman. I'm Executive Deputy Commissioner of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. I hope you've had a chance to take advantage of the information booths outside with representatives from the Department of Environmental Conservation, the Department of Health, Division of Homeland Security. I believe the U.S. Coast Guard was there, the local Albany Fire Department. The intention is to provide as much information as we can to the community about the issues that we're all here to talk about. We're here tonight, though, to get input from the community. This is a community meeting. We want to share information. At the tables outside, we hope we address some concerns. This is the start of the process, not the end of the process. We want to ensure that the community has the opportunity to learn from the state agency staff and to ask questions, and we will process those questions and we will get back to the community on many of the issues you've raised. Some of them will be addressed today by our Regional Director, Gene Kelly. As the safety of our residents and the protection of our environment remain our primary concern, we're committed to a full-scale review of all issues related to spill prevention, emergency response, and any of the issues involved in the air permit that's pending. We're looking to protect public safety, and we're trying to ensure that our preventative efforts are as good as they can be. We're absolutely committed to this open process with the community to share information and to find various ways of communicating with the community that gets the information to the community that it needs. That's why we worked with the global companies to ensure that there's an enhanced public outreach plan prepared and implemented consistent with the Commissioner's environmental justice policy. That process is underway, and we will report back to you on the nature of the plan and the scope of the plan. But community leaders will have an opportunity to provide input into that plan. Again, the goal is to ensure that all of the information that you need to stay informed about the air permit application and all of the operations at the global facilities are available to you. One important note that we have to keep in mind through all this, and we should all be partners in this effort, jurisdiction over the transport of crude over our rails, over our tracks, is the exclusive jurisdiction of the federal government. The governor issued an executive order 125 2 weeks ago. That executive order requested the federal government expedite its improvement of rail safety across the state. It also directed state agencies to work together to ensure that our spill prevention response plans are as good as they can be in order to protect the safety and health and the environment. It's critical that we engage in this process and do a comprehensive top-to-bottom review of those programs. Again, we understand that safety is the primary concern of this community as well, and it's a community that may be most directly affected by any of the activities that take place at the global facility. So, consistent with the governor's executive order, which directs the state agencies to prepare a report by April 30th, and to work with our federal partners to have ensure that their input is incorporated into that report, we will report back to you both on the issues that arise in the context of the global facility, but we will also report back to you as a result of the governor's executive order on our top-to-bottom review of procedures in New York State. Specifically, what we want is to get the tank cars designed better to prevent releases, to prevent accidents, to prevent explosions in case of a derailment. We've also asked the federal officials to review the routes that carry crude across the state. Right now, the federal government reviews transportation of hazardous materials. We want them to expand that review to ensure that the routes for transporting crude are reviewed by the federal government as well to ensure the minimum impact possible. We will continue to work with all of those involved, all the federal agencies, the Coast Guard, the Federal Railroad Administration, and all the state agencies that I mentioned to ensure that our response to any accident is quick and as effective as it can be. And you'll hear more about that later on today. You have opportunity to submit comments both tonight and after tonight up until April 2nd when the public comment period at this point is over. We extended the public comment period 60 days to allow the community to have the information it needed to respond to the comment period. So we look forward to hearing from you. We look forward to engaging with further dialogue with the community. As I said, this is the first step in a process that will involve community engagement at all levels. I also want to thank the elected officials who are here today. The elected officials, both the state elected officials and the local elected officials, have made clear their concern for your safety and for the operation, to ensure the operations of the global facility are reviewed comprehensively. And we wish to thank them all for their input. Some will be speaking tonight, but I'd like to recognize Assemblyman John McDonald. Thank you. Albany County Legislator Doug Bullock, who will be speaking later. Doug? And I understand we're in I Love Lucy country, so Lucille McKnight. Assemblywoman Fahey. Thank you. Albany County Legislator Chris Higgins. Albany Common Council member Vivian Cornegay. Where's Vivian? Thank you, Vivian. Albany County Legislator Noel Kinch. Albany County Legislator Brian Clenahan. Albany County Council member Dorsey Applers. Thank you, Dorsey. And Senator Neil Breslin, who will be hearing from later. And the Honorable Mayor Kathy Sheehan. Appreciate everybody in the community taking the time. It's a cold night. You've come out to hear from us. We intend to listen to you, and we'll be taking notes. We have a stenographic record of tonight's comments. We won't be answering questions tonight at this table, but the question and answers can continue outside during the entire evening. And without any more talk from me, I'm going to introduce Administrative Law Judge Molly McBride, who will preside over the evening. Thank you very much. I'm sorry? Oh, my regrets and apologies. Albany County Executive Dan McCoy in the back. I didn't get that. Oh, thank you very much. And City Council President Carolyn McLaughlin is right here as well. So again, any other issues? Oh, there are more people. Kathy Fahey from the 7th Ward. Thank you very much. If I missed anybody else, I apologize. Raise your hand. It's great to see all the elected officials out here today, and somebody out there as well. Thank you all for being here, and we are waiting to hear your comments and concerns. Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's great to see all the local and state and city elected officials here. And without any more discussion, unless there's somebody else I missed, it's possible. ALJ McBride. Thank you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is